Jerome Powell just came out with a big statement saying what we're going through right now is unsustainable. It'll lead to a global crash if things don't get corrected. We're also going to talk about case updates with Ripple and the SEC, nothing burger or juicy price action, XRP price talk at the end, and yes, I'm going to throw in a little bit of an accent today. Be ready, everyone. And if you haven't heard about the David Schwartz comments, I will have that video linked at the end, but guess what? He just tweeted one more. Nope, not gonna share it with you just yet. Captain Cornchip says, good old David just fucking shit up day after day. Doth thou shitteth on me again, sire? Told you I was going to use an accent. I didn't say it was going to be a good one. But yeah, David is messing stuff up, and Powell is about to mess stuff up too. Speaking of messing stuff up, look at the heat map. Doesn't that look mighty green there, Trick? Yes. Enjoy your time, kind sir.
I'm so fucking high right now.
This is the heat map for the last month. What's really crazy about this is the deeper the green, the more the juiciness, the deeper the red, the more the eek. Monero, the big loser, down 24% here over the last month. Ton not down too bad, 7.1%, but look at this. You got ICP in the last month up 25%, VeChain up 57, Caspa up 70. Oh my gosh, Tau is up 161%, Render 50%, HBAR 36%. Oh, Filecoin 24. Sorry, I almost got too excited down there. ADA 22%, but XRP 2.5%. And the problem we got is David saying, I understand caring how much we sell, but I honestly really don't understand why people think it matters exactly how much we sell. Because people are pissed, you effing moron. Because when you look at the heat map, when you look at all the things that XRP can do, all the partnerships, all the other stuff that was described, guess what? It is definitely not living up to its name. Same with XLM. Seriously, I'll have a video linked at the end. But let's get into Powell. All right. Powell states the U.S. is on an unsustainable fiscal path, and that is not a matter of opinion. Basically what he's talking about is the debt clock. Now I've got it up on the screen and you see those numbers are churning. That's right. The US is sitting at 34 trillion in debt. For my UK fans, no worries, you're only 3.7 trillion in debt. For the Canadian watchers, you're a paltry 2.2 trillion in debt. Ireland, Trick, my guy, make a time and get back up there. 336 billion. For my fans south of the border, we're talking about 965 billion. So, just throwing it out there. Yeah, so basically what's happening is debt is just becoming unsustainable, and the interest on this debt is just becoming a massive, massive mess. Now, I will have this, along with all my other stuff, linked down below, so you're welcome to check it out. You can check out on your countries. You can check out all this other cool stuff. There's just a lot of cool stats with it. But Powell is right. It is completely unsustainable. All right. Ripple case action, right? Some updates for you. Nothing burger or juicy goodness. Oh my god, I was looking over there for the camera the whole fucking time. I moved the camera. Nothing burger. Seriously, nothing burger. Basically what happened was the SEC won a motion for Ripple to provide their financial forms from 2022 to 2023. Ripple was like, alright, cool, we'll do it, but can you give us some extra time? And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, well, what's the extra time you need? And they said to February 20th. So, tomorrow, February 20th, Ripple is going to provide the information to the SEC. Big nothing burger. If someone out there is like, yo, we're going to the moon, tell them just to shut the fuck up. For real. And if someone out there is like, oh my god, there's going to be a settlement, you tell them to shut the fuck up as well, because it ain't gonna happen. The SEC is looking for blood. By the way, you can read the documents right here, and if you go to the second page, you can see, in light of foregoing, Ripple respectfully requests the court's deadline for remedies related to discovery to be extended to February 20th. Ripple cannot win here. It's just a matter of how severe is the penalty that they're going to pay for primary sales. This, David Schwartz, is why people are upset. Because we haven't seen any action like this for a while. We haven't seen volume like this in a while. The Torres pump did not hold worth a crap. The BTC ETF news was another buy the rumor, sell the news action. All the talk about partnerships is why people are pissed. So when you sit there and you write, I understand caring how much we sell, but I honestly really don't understand why people think it matters so much exactly how we sell. David, because people are upset with the performance and they want to make sure that you're not pulling any shenanigans. So for you to sit here and say you don't really understand why people think it matters so much, the reason you don't understand is because you're an out-of-touch fucking idiot. People are pissed on price. They're looking for someone to blame, and you keep opening up your damn mouth. And I swear I said I was going to do another fucking video on this, but no, we're doing it right now. Let's rip the Band-Aid off on this complete dipshit. I really don't understand why people think it matters so much exactly how we sell XRP. Yes, it matters. They want to make sure you're not fucking with it. Yes, we choose when to sell. Yes, we choose how much to sell, and everyone can see how much XRP comes out of escrow and how much goes back in. My guy, people are not happy with the price performance. Dude, just give a little empathy, sympathy, whatever the hell you want to call it, or whatever you want to use. For real, man. Like, he's just an effing moron. So I used to have the camera over there. Now I've got it over here. So during the first part of that last segment, I was looking over there the whole time and there was no camera, and I kind of realized it partway through. You know, the David thing is just becoming an absolute mess. And like the more this guy tweets stuff, the more people are just like, yeah, but what about this? What about this? And then he says more dumb stuff and more dumb stuff. And don't worry, I'll have the David main video linked at the end of this one. But dude, you're not helping your cause. Like, like at this point, just him being quiet would be more beneficial than everything else. But here's the problem. Now he can't be quiet because he's already established a presence and people expect that presence. So if he were to become quiet, people are going to freak the out. And what's so messed up about this entire situation is this dude does not understand why XRP holders are upset. My guy, you guys are all piss rich, and with all these partnerships and with all the influencers and the boom and all the fake news and all that kind of stuff and the price action sucking and then having trading bots, you don't understand why people are upset. Like, even if they're misguiding or directing some of that upsetness, I love that word, to you, dude, that is your job in a leadership position to A, not say stupid stuff, and B, sympathetic to what people are saying. Listen to them. Don't give them more reasons to doubt you. Don't say more stupid stuff that can be used against you. Either shut the fuck up or just don't be you. But then, like, you not being able to raise panic. Now, speaking of raising panic, Jerome Powell's got a point with this whole sustainable thing. And if you're watching till now, you are a legit viewer. Jerome Powell's problem is this, right? All he can do is raise lower rates, keep them the same, you know, a little quantitative easing here and there. But he can't change policy. He can't change, like, what these government officials are doing with our money. And that's why I brought up the world debt clock. So you can see all the countries out there that are massively in debt right now. Massively in debt. And what are we getting for that money, right? Hey, if we're in debt a lot, then we better have a lot to show for it. No, because it's debt on debt on debt. It's junk money. It's interest. It's shit. You know, people talk about, like, you want the key to financial freedom? Get out of all your loans. Get out of the house payments. Get out of the car payments. All that kind of stuff, right? It eats up, the interest eats up your money. It's the same thing with the United States. Same thing with Canada, UK, Ireland, everyone. That whole entire list. Seriously, go check it out. I'll have a link down below. But you sit here and you're like, it's not sustainable. And all Powell can do is just play with rates, man. Meanwhile, the governments are just spending money abhorrently. Like, just insanely. And we don't have shit to show for it. I mean, this is very frustrating times. There's a very big disconnect between the elite in leadership and the rest of the people. And y'all often will comment about, you know, like the middle class. Dude, there is no middle class. Because the high up is so far high up removed that it makes everyone else broke as a fucking joke compared to them. And yet the debt still rises. And yet David Joel Cat Schwartz can't understand why people are upset that Ripple sells XRP. Dude, there is a crazy disconnect. But what David Schwartz said, I go into more depth in this video right here. Check it out. You will enjoy it. Did you enjoy this video? Did you enjoy this where we kind of went a little bit longer? We talked a little bit deeper about stuff. Let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you later.